Rich, good to see you. I love BTC. Good to see all you guys. Crypto G is the next .com bubble. That's ready to burst. Let me get rid of this. Speaking of bubbles, let's have a look at the crypto market on the weekly. Wait, can you guys hear me properly? Look at that bubble. The entire market is down at least 20%. This is why you don't DCA every single dip. This is why you DCA slowly, so you can save yourselves from constant dips. Minato, Jobin, and he says, good to see you guys. It's all good, yeah? I just heard my own voice randomly, I don't know why. Oh, it's because of this. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, boys, drop a like on the stream. It does help tremendously. Rich, you off work today. It's good to see, bro. You be working too hard. Yes, Soul Flex. What are you saying, bro? You're good. Look how badly the market's down on the weekly. Then you go on the daily. The only thing that's pumped is Notcoin, which is a bit weird. I don't know why this has pumped. Ando's down. The entire market is down. You know, Bitcoin is kind of consolidating now. It's putting in higher lows. But if you look at Bitcoin the last couple of weeks, if you mark it from here and you do a trend from here to here, it has ultimately been following the same trend continuously. So for example, you know, from this point to this point, from this week to this week, it's about a 3,000 drop every single week. And the lowest it went to was 53k so far. So maybe on the next week, it will go as low as 50k. This is the current trend for Bitcoin. It is a downtrend because we've had the double top. Generally, you know, it's kind of, I think it's following the 2019. I would say it's following the 2019 market closer than some of the other ones. You know, we could have a 2013 moment where we've had a little dip, you know, and then eventually we'll start going higher. But it's more realistic, I think, towards 2019. It's hard to say because every cycle is different. You can kind of compare them to different cycles. However, for the short term, you know, for the next couple of months, we are bearish. We might have little wicks here and there. August could be a bullish month. You know, with all these, for the past 2-3 months, we've had, you know, a lot of red candles. We could have a green candle in August, have a bullish month in August, and then ultimately in September, we'll go back to normal. That is the most likely case. However, the August green candle, you know, green month isn't guaranteed. It could happen, or we could just consolidate. We don't know yet for sure. But Bitcoin for the short term is looking bearish. It's not bullish for the Bitcoin right now. Happy Spacemesh. I don't really like the project. Just based on the fact that the CEO of Spacemesh has been caught up in multiple scammy stuff. For example, he was the owner of Showbox. If you guys know about Showbox, you know, if you're from the UK, you're from whatever, it's an illegal streaming website. You know, they are illegally streaming movies and then uploading them for free so people can use it. Now, these guys did go to court and they lost that, obviously, because they are fraud. And this, you know, the CEO of Spacemesh was the CEO of Showbox. So that is one scam he's been a part of. Another scam was a TV show which he was a part of, and that was scammy as well. Now, if a CEO has come outside of crypto and he's a scammer, What makes you think he's coming into crypto to do the right thing? You know, that doesn't make sense. Crypto is the worst place for scammers, is the best place for scammers, I would say. This is where all the scammers come into crypto. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't trust the team members in Spacemesh. And the project is decent, but, you know, would I invest into it? Most likely not. It's basically supposed to be a copycat of Casper, but why do you need another Casper if there's a Casper? If Casper died, fair enough, you can have a replacement. But why do we need something similar to Casper? You know, this is why this project is not that good. I don't know why people invest into this because of Archie, most likely. But everyone knows Archie is not the best of, you know, financial advisors, is he? But I don't really like Spacemesh. I don't see the point of investing into it. You know, people only hold it. People hold this and lithium because it's similar to Casper. But why do you need something similar to Casper if there's Casper's already there? You understand what I'm saying? So I don't really like it. Black, good to see you. Merkel, good to see you. Country Turf, good to see you as well, my friend. Elan, Ritestream price predictions. Look, I don't really like price predictions. Now, this is an AI video. So within the next couple of minutes, I only want to be talking about AI and deeping video, AI and deeping stuff. I don't want to be talking about random gaming coins, all these random coins. We can do that for another stream. This stream will be more focused towards AI coins. Now, I will give you guys 6 of the best AI coins, and then you guys can give me some of your AI coins, and then we can review them. That is what this stream is going to be. Do not be spamming random coins, please. I'll have a look at Ritestream because I do like Ritestream. However, from this point on, do not just spam random coins, because I do that every single live. You know, I'd rather have my live and different topics every single live. That way is more engaging. Delirio, Lavar, good to see both of you, bros. So Ritestream is a micro cap, not micro cap, but it is a very low cap project. Ritestream is entertainment coin. However, you know, we've had the likes of Hello, which have the similar concept, and we've seen them perform. Well, Hello specifically has done really bad. It's more or less a dead project. Now, the show is still alive, but, you know, people, if you're charging someone $500 a month or whatever they were charging, stupid amounts, no one is going to pay that. And Netflix is $20, $30 a month, whatever it is. Why would someone pay $500 for a little shitty crypto show? It doesn't make sense. For that reason, I just don't think it's worth it. Crypto God, how you doing, my friend? Hope you're well. Boy, smash the like button. Let's get to 30 likes in the first half an hour. That would be a good goal. Daniel, good to see you as well, my friend. How are you? But Ritestream price prediction, you know, at 10x from this point on is about 50 million. I could see this doing about 250 million to 300 million. I think that is what the average project did last cycle. I don't see why this can't do at least that in a bull run. In the entertainment narrative, it is one of the best. Now, there is some good news coming with Ritestream and Chirpley. That's all I would say. There is some good news coming for that. No, I don't think they'll do anytime soon, though. I don't want to be talking about the same coins and over again. You guys know my best AI picks. We got the likes of Aitech. Everyone knows I like Aitech. I was one of the first private groups to ever call this project. I think I was the first private group to ever call this project. I called this back in November times. No, every other YouTuber, every other group only found out about this in January. Well, I was the only person, and then I gave it to these other YouTubers. So keep that in mind. After I finished packing all my bags and my private group finished packing their bags, I ultimately passed it on to other YouTubers. And these YouTubers are now claiming that they were the first. However, this is not the case. You know, I've got evident to show that this is not the case. If you go watch some of these other YouTubers, they will be claiming that they were the first, but that is not the case. Now, Aitech, as we know, Europe, currently outsources about 75% of their GPU and CPU. This is where Solidus AI comes into play, because what they aim to do is provide GPU and CPU to Europe, and it is a big market that they can fill. Now, this is the only crypto project that actually has a data center. This is, how many projects do you know that actually has a data center? I don't think there's any, apart from Aitech. It's already in construction now, and this is one that will definitely get on multiple tier 1 exchange listings, multiple. Binance is more or less already guaranteed. The only thing is you have to do it at the correct time to get the maximum rewards. So this is why they haven't announced the Binance listing right now, because if they get a Binance listing now, it will pump maybe 50%, maybe 60%. However, if they do it during an AI deepen narrative rally, that is when we could see 20x's, 30x's during the bull run. So they will get multiple tier 1 exchange listings. They solve a real problem in Europe. The team is very, very capable. One of the key things about this project is their marketing. They are one of the best marketers in crypto and in the deepen narrative. And most of these other deepen narrative projects don't even have a docs team. That puts them one level above the rest, just the fact that they have a docs team. Let's have a look at some of these comments before I move on to the next project. Come on guys, drop new projects for G to review. I keep hearing the same projects again and again. Spacemesh, Ritestream. Yes, boys. Listen, we already know about these projects. Let's find some new projects. Maybe we can find a gem together on this live stream. Let's just hit some new AI projects. What will you do if Labour put the CTV up to 45%? Yeah, I would leave England straight away. Both 45% is ridiculous. I think Canada charges like 70%, no 60% for capital tax. How stupid is that? Why would anyone who's an investor, a decent investor, why would they even stay here in this country? That's just stupid. Everyone would just go to Dubai. If they raise it to 45%, bro, I'm out of here. I would not stay in this country. 45% is ridiculous. 20% is ridiculous anyways, because you're getting taxed on your income anyways. Why do you need to get taxed on your capital as well? On your investments? That's just stealing from you. Why do they care what my hard-earned money gets spent on? I could lose it all for all they care. It's still my hard-earned money. Yes, Khalid. How are you doing, my friend? Those based AI focus on burning Pepecoin. If that's the case, would you be wise to invest in Pepecoin? Well, based AI, like in terms of fundamentals, is one of the better projects in AI. Its fundamentals is very strong. Its technology is very strong. However, the only thing that lacks for this project is the exchange listings. Look at the exchange listings for this project. It's only on Uniswap, whatever this is, whatever these two is. I don't really know what they are. The volume is pretty much dead on those. The volume on this was $146. This was not too bad, 45. But this is the only thing that is lacking for this exchange, is the fact that they have no real exchange listings. Now, based AI fundamentally, I would say is better than Tau. If you compare the tech of Tau and based AI is much better. And the market cap is a lot lower. Let me just have, I can go on here. The market cap is more clear on here. You have to really do a deep dive on based AI to understand it. Yeah, so 100% in circulation. When the mainnet goes live and, they get a few exchange listings, then I think this project can do really well. But it's one that you kind of trade, because we don't know what exchange listings they're going to get. It's not guaranteed. We don't know when. I think the mainnet is actually live. It could actually be live. They probably got a little bit left to do. SF, how you doing, bro? Please check vesting schedule for Aitech. Why price wasn't moving recently? Well, for the next couple of months, the Aitech vesting schedule is not too bad. It gets harsher a little bit later on, not now. The price doesn't move because the market is dead. That's why the price hasn't moved. It's not because of the vesting schedule. The vesting schedule is all right for the short term. It's like very small unlocks. You see this? Very, very tiny unlocks. You have to compare the vesting schedule, the unlocks, to the volume. Yeah, so look, the vesting schedule, it's about a 2x vesting schedule. It's just a 1x dilution. It's not too bad. But you have to look at where those tokens are going though, realistically. Seed is almost done. Let's go up. Yeah, I don't know why this is bugging out, but seed is almost done. You know, it's a 1x dilution. By the start of next year, most of these tokens, most of the unlocks are going to be done. So all it needs to do is just hold above a certain level until next year, which you probably will. I don't think the prices that we got in my private group is ever going to go that low, like 0.01. It could go lower than 10 cents, which would be a very good time to accumulate. So keep that in mind. The thing is with this type of projects is they get brought up extremely well, extremely fast. And if Bitcoin was to go up 2-3%, you see Aitech up 8 to 10%. There's a lot of interest in these projects because it's the best in the narratives. I was the first, founded in October, didn't buy it. Yeah, I mean, look, that could be true. But Soulflex, do you have a private group? When G mentions the lithium, I show up. Russ, how you doing, my friend? It's good to see you. Based AI, fully diluted, 100 million. Yes, look, I like based AI, but it's one that you more trade than hold long term. However, because I've got some insider I wouldn't say insider, but I've got some people that's connected with the devs in based AI. So if I hear in advance that they're going to get exchange listings, then I will tell my private group to buy a bag, as that will be a very good trade for us. This is one of the benefits of joining my private group, is that I have a lot of connections in crypto. I do know a lot of information, before the retail people find out. I can give you many examples. So when you have good connections, crypto is all about networking. The more people you know, the more insider you can get, the more money you'll make. It's as simple as that. I don't think there is any other YouTuber that does low caps that get insider information like me. I don't think there's any other one. Commune AI, a rug? Yeah, Comma is a terrible project. I don't know why people keep wanting to invest in these low cap projects just because they are low cap. This project is not that good. You guys it's not a rug, but look at how bad the dilution is. Dilution, this is the new project. I could guarantee you most of the dilution is for early investors. Now, I haven't looked into it properly, but I can just looking at it, just the fully diluted just throws me off. But the concept behind this project isn't that good. That's one of the more, and you can't even see the vesting schedule, which is even worse. Yeah, you can't see the vesting schedule, so I don't really know what to think of it, really. Protocol market, driven coordinates of decentralized AI, fully commute driven, no team, no permanent, no code contributors. So rewards are split 50% to miners. So it's 50% to miners, which is not bad. So it's more of a mining rewards token. What you have to look into these type of tokens is, how long is these mining tokens locked up for? Because if these guys are getting their rewards daily, then all they're going to do is just continuously dump. So for whoever mentioned this, just have a look at where these miners are getting their tokens. Because with Oort, it's locked up for a year. So we don't have to worry about them dumping for at least a year. This is supposed to be a Tau fork. Yeah, but Tau isn't even that good though. Tau is decent, but it's not that good. Based AI is better than Tau, in my opinion. Umar, we're looking at AI coins only, my friend. No RWA coins. So let's have a look at TARS. Now this is one of the projects I like personally because it's dumped. I mean, because it's pumped significantly, I don't want to buy it just yet. It's not worth the investment currently. As you guys can see, this has dumped. This has pumped significantly since the lows. Now this is because it aims to be the infrastructure, the AI infrastructure on the Solana chain, which is quite unique, and it is backed by the Solana Foundation. That is why it has been performing really well. People like AI. AI has been the best narrative, since 2022, since 2023, and it's done well 2024. I don't see why it won't perform in 2025. All it takes is one of these massive companies to have an AI development that they've made for the past year, and they announce it. That is ultimately, stuff like that can cause a massive rally in AI. That is all it takes. Nvidia stocks could do well, deep in projects would do well. That's all it is. If Microsoft announces next month or in 2-3 months time or in next year that they're going full AI, that will cause a massive rally in the crypto world because AI is the future. Everyone wants to implement AI. This is something that we have to take advantage of, and invest into the best narrative. At least if you invest into AI, it's going to pump at some point. Why would you go invest into other dead narratives, for example, BRC20, if it's going to be 50-50? You can hold the token in there, but everyone knows BRC20 is not guaranteed to pump like it did last year. With AI and deepin, we know it's going to perform well. That's all it is. TARS. Let's have a look at TARS vesting schedule. This is the only thing I didn't like about this project was the vesting schedule. It's quite harsh. Yeah, so it's 17 million now. Oh, actually, the vesting is not too bad. Yeah, the vesting is actually not too bad. Yeah, it's about like a 2-3x dilution. It's not too bad. If this drops a little bit more, then it'll be worth it. Let's see how much the early investors are up. Yeah, so early investors are up 10x. If the IEOs are up 10x, the private guys are at least up 15x. So right now it's not worth the investment. When did these guys actually get their tokens? Because that's when the dumping will start. So let's have a look. Serious A KOL team. AI to earn, which is 60% of the thing of the supply, which is pretty good. Yeah, so these guys are already getting their tokens now. Yeah, this will go down eventually. Just give it a bit of time. When this goes down, it'll be worth the investment, I think. Just not now. But based AI is fundamentally very good in terms of their technology. I will just wait until their mainnet finishes. Now, I don't know if this finished yet because they were supposed to do it last month. I don't know if it's fully finished. But this is like, from my memory, this is ZK rollups and AI. So it's ZK AI or ZK LLM, sorry. So you can tokenize ZK LLMs and you can tokenize LLMs, large language models, which is a very unique feature. And they have a bunch of other features as well. So, I think in terms of technology, you can do really well. It just needs to do the marketing and the exchange listings, which I think they can get. I'm assuming they can get. Pepecoin, the only thing I don't like is this weird concept of you have to stake Pepecoin to earn this token or buy this token, which is weird because why do you need to do that? People are lazy. People don't want to be doing stuff like that. It doesn't matter how good a project is. People are just lazy. When retail comes into crypto, are they really going to go stake a meme coin in order to get access to based AI? Of course they're not. But even if they burn the supply, it doesn't mean the price is going to go up straight away. They just burn the supply. It's just going to be easier to pump it. That's all it is. What are good DCAs today? I wouldn't DCA anything right now, hand. Just wait for the market to drop, then DCA. There's no point you DCAing every single day. You want to get the best price, so you get the highest amount of rewards in the bull run. If you just DCA every single day, eventually, when the real dips happen, you're going to miss all that gains. That's all it is. What's going on with Chirpley? You had that good things to say about it in your video. I haven't really heard about it mentioned lately. I don't hold it, just curious. I still like Chirpley, but why would I talk about Chirpley when I got, 4 of the best AI projects? If I already got 4 of the best AI projects, I still hold Chirpley, but I've been talking about Chirpley multiple times. I'm not going to keep talking about it. I've spoken to the CEO on this project. He's a pretty good guy. But I don't need to talk about the same projects over and over again. I was going to talk about Chirpley today anyways. So let's talk about Chirpley. Now Chirpley have some very good news coming very soon. I can't reveal what it is. However, it is going to be a very good news for the project. It is a very niche project in the sense where you market nano influencers. So it has a very good use case. As a lot of influencers, when they come up, they find it hard to market themselves. Chirpley will ultimately help them. They've managed to get a massive grant from Binance Labs, like a massive grant. I can't tell you guys how much it is because even they haven't announced it. So I know how much it is. My private group knows how much it is, but it is a very good amount. And they could use this money to ultimately develop the project. A project that has the funding will not dump their own tokens. This is why Chirpley has held up reasonably well, even during this massive crash. And I do think is one that can perform really well in a bull run, because they're going to get they're going to get at least one tier 1 exchange listing, at least one. So this will do really well. They've got a bunch of good stuff coming very soon. I can't announce what it is because I don't think it hasn't been signed just yet, but it will do well. I still like Chirpley. Chirpley is on the second project on the list. That is the second project on the list. I still like Chirpley. It is one that I'll hold. But, if I was you guys, I would only invest into 4 AI coins. This is why I don't, specifically shield Chirpley anymore, because I believe Sensay can do better than Chirpley. So why would I shield Chirpley over Sensay? You don't need to over diversify one narrative. 4 coins in one narrative is more than enough. If I shield 5, people will buy 5, and that just means they have less liquidity for other narratives, so they can't diversify their portfolio. 4 tokens is more than enough. Would adding TARS be over diversifying, already holding our top 4? Also, would you be a good price, please? Early investors are up, I believe. Early investors on TARS are up over 10x. I just don't think it's worth investing at the moment. It will eventually roll over. People will move on to something else. When the market dies down, TARS will dump back down. We've seen it with multiple projects. Carrot pumped, eventually when the market slowed down, people just kind of, the hype just goes. TARS has that little bit of hype left. When that goes, it will dump back down. Look at Nuklai AI. There's so many AI projects, I can't talk about all of them. You understand what I'm saying? So I would only talk about the best 4, Russ. I can't keep talking about all the best projects because it will just be over diversifying one narrative. Does AI Tech offer a burn mechanism? They are posting an X about a new. They've been burning for a long time, skid marks. I think they've got a dual burning mechanism, so they burn all the time. One of the key features of AI Tech is, right, once the data center goes live and people are utilizing their platform even more, that means the more projects get burnt. This is one of the key features of AI Tech. Eventually, over time, your prices are going to appreciate the more you burn. So this is why I like AI Tech significantly. I've been thinking about selling AI Tech. If you get a little pump, it's my second biggest bag. I don't like seeing my position get wrecked. If you see a pump, you can get rid of your position, Ross, and then buy back lower. I don't see why you would want to get rid of AI Tech when it's one of the best tokens. Bean, good to see you, my friend. Yeah, smash the like button, folks. TARS aims to be the main AI platform on Solana. That is what they do. That is their goal. Solana's AI infrastructure, powered by GPT 4.0. GPT 4.0. GPT is the new tech. It's very good tech. This is why this has been performing really well. And it also does GPU as well, as you can see. AI and deepen. TARS is an AI infrastructure capable of training AI models, monetizing data, and providing access to powerful GPUs. It's an advanced ecosystem modular AI application backed by the Solana Foundation. Anything on Solana will do well, especially a project like this. Faster, cheaper, infinite, powerful. So it's like an AI deepin project. Because it's backed by the Solana Foundation, it makes it even more legit. This is why this has been performing really well. This is one, if you hold in your portfolio, I would not be mad because the vesting is fairly good. It's like a 2.5x dilution. Kevin Banks, how are you doing, my friend? It's very good to see you. Good evening, G. Hope you had a great weekend. Just wanted to ask about Forward. What makes you can see is going to run? I know it's not good to buy right now. Wow. Forward protocol is high risk, high reward. The market cap is tiny. Now, the market cap is not this low. It's just under 1 million right now. But one of the unique features about this project is I like the CEO. The CEO is very capable. There's over 250 companies that is utilizing Forward AI. So keep that in mind. There's a bunch of companies that's utilizing them. And they do some sort of tokenization as well. But they are basically what GLQ aimed to be before they changed. Is the no-code dApp maker. That is what, using AI. Do they use AI? I'm pretty sure they use AI. So look at this, go on the website. But it's basically what GLQ aimed to do originally. So create dApps and subnets using no-code interface. So they do use AI, yeah. But the key thing about this is there's over like 250 different companies that is utilizing this. That is why it is, even outside of this, I'm sure these guys make a decent amount of money with this many company utilizing them. But the only thing that was offered by this project is early investors are barely down now. You kind of have to wait for the vesting schedule like a few months later to even consider buying this. I just wouldn't touch it now. There's a video on the CEO talking to one of the guys. Like, if you listen to it, it's like an hour long, but it's very intriguing because the guy knows what he's doing. A project as good as his team. If the team is solid, the project will do well. Bean, good to see you as well, my friend. Casper, AI Tech, or Miria, GFI, Sensay, Immunity. What do I think? I think that's a good portfolio. I would personally get rid of Miria and replace it with OTK because OTK is going to give way more gains than Miria. That is what I would do. But nonetheless, good project, good portfolio. Fireman, how you doing, my friend? Yeah, Forward is AI powered. It is AI powered. I think Forward is a good project. It's one that you can even trade when the narrative kicks off. I think this will do really well. A lot of people are sleeping on this, but it's just no point buying it now. Like right now, no one even knows about this project. No one cares about it. It will be a very good trade because we just don't know when the dumping for this is going to stop. So the longer you wait for this, the better it is. As you guys can see, just keep putting in new lows every day. So do not buy this anytime soon. James, how you doing, my friend? It's very good to see you as well here. Nose, Chris, how you doing? Smash the like for my favorite YouTuber, Chris. Appreciate you, my friend. It's good to see you though. Did AIGIX G? Do you AIGIX G? AI proof of work. Oh, okay. Let's have a look at that project. This is a new project. AIGIX. I think this is what I need to start doing. Like on every single live, just have a topic and then everyone can talk about that topic. Because realistically, I can't find it. I love BTC. I can't find this project. AIGIX. I can't find it. What's the ticker for that? I can't find it. Fuck, marry, kill, marry one. Render, Bitten, Sword, Tau, IOZ. Let's go. Okay, so I think Render will do well. I think Render, I would marry Render because Render hasn't been hacked like Tau did. Tau got hacked recently, so that could potentially lose some sort of trust in the community. So I would put Render first. I would put Tau above IOZ, and I'll kill IOZ. IOZ is a little bit older, isn't it? I'm pretty sure this is older if I'm not mistaken. Let's have a look. Yeah, it came out last year. It didn't really perform. What was the market cap before? Yeah, you see these guys. Look at the significant differences. Look at the price though. If you go on market cap to price, right, you guys would think the price is kind of similar. But look at the market cap before. At the highest, it was 175 million. But now we're already at 400 million. So you always take in consideration, right, when you look at prices. I'll give you a prime example that people make this mistake and they look at price rather than market cap. This is something that you guys have to keep in mind. This is the kind of alpha I'll give you guys today, right? Look at the all-time chart, right? People think if this goes to $80, that's like a 10x from here. A lot of people was buying this here at like $1 or something, thinking it's going to go to $80. That is the ATX. But if you go look at the market cap, look at the market cap when you did the ATX, it was like 70 million, 72 million. Because there was no dilution at that point. It just come out. The dilution was bare minimum and it went to $80. But look at now, the market cap is already higher than what it was at the heights of the last bull market. At the heights, it reached 250 million. But if you look at the price, you'd think this has a massive leg to go, but it probably does not. That is the significant difference people have to take in consideration when they look at these projects and only base it on price action. Because thinking that, Oort chain can go to $80, that is not going to happen. That is ultimately going to be 9.5 billion in market cap. Do you think that's going to be Do you think that's going to happen? Or not 9.5, it's going to be about 1 billion in market cap. That's not that. It'll probably do 1 billion. This project will do 1 billion. But the price wise, from this point on to there, the market cap to price ratio is completely different. Are we already on 40 likes? That's pretty good, that is. Sing, good to see you. Respect, bro. Which one do you choose, Nosana or Render? Which one would I choose? They're both deep in. If you want more gains, I'll probably go with Nosana. Nosana's got tier 1 exchange listings. Every time it drops, it just recovers, which is a good sign in a project. Shows that people are buying up the dips. Yeah, these guys could potentially get one more tier 1 exchange listing and it will do well. So if you want more returns, I would go with Nosana over Render. Render's a lot safer though, keep that in mind. 43 likes, that's pretty good, that is. Can you explain again why you were not interested in Obortech? Well, Obortech is a very, very old project. You guys gotta keep that in mind. Obortech is a very old project. If you zoom out, just the volume alone should throw you off. It's 7,000 volume. That is a red flag. That means no one cares about this project, my friend. Yes, it can pump, but look at this pump though. Is this anything even worth risking your money for? It's an Aitech pump. This is a micro cap that only done an Aitech. You can get a mid cap that does an Aitech. It's a very old project as well. I don't get why people like this project. It doesn't make no sense. The concept is average as well. It's just, all in one simple solution to digitalize traceable supply chain. This is terrible, bro. It does not have a partnership with Microsoft, bro. I don't know why it's put that there. That is not even a real partnership, bro. But these guys are not doing anything significant, though. People get happy when he pumps a little bit. But just zoom out. In the last massive AI pump, look, this is how much he done, right? In the 2020 run, no one even knew about it. He got shielded. This is when he got shielded by Seth and Archie and them. He pumped from here 0.6 all the way to like 0.2. So he did some decent gains, like 4 or 5x in the short term. Then came all the way back down. And now on this massive AI pump recently, all he done was like a 5 to done like an Aitech. That is it. That's all he's done about Aitech. And now he's just going to retrace all the way back down to these lows pretty soon. I just don't think this type of project is going to perform because they have no money. Look at the exchanges. It's been around since 2021 or 2020. All they have is Uniswap and PancakeSwap. That's it. They have no money. These guys have no funding. They have to dump their own tokens to even get an exchange listing. You guys don't understand how money plays a massive part on a project. If a project do not have the funding, do not have the money, they will just simply not perform because marketing is such a crucial part of crypto. That's all it is, my friend. These type of projects don't have no money. Okta has no money. This is why they've gone to the Telegram and asked their community to raise 400k. What kind of project are you asking your community? If you're claiming to be a good project, you should be earning some sort of money from somewhere. If you can render images, why is no one buying your rendered images? Why is this partnership with Coca-Cola? Where's the money going for that? It just shows that that could even be that itself could be a lie. That's all it is. That's why I don't like Octospace. The project is decent, it's deep in, good project, you know. If you look at some of their rendered stuff, it's really good, but no one's utilizing them. They don't even have the money to market themselves. They've been around since 2022. You know, they've been around for so long. All they've got is a Mexi listing. That should be a red flag to you guys. It just shows there's no funding in the money. And when the CEO is constantly, you know, in the Telegram, just chatting to everyone all the time, that should be a red flag. Because who's developing your project? There's only 2 people doxed on your team. There's only 2 people on your team. So what's the other person doing? Is he the only one doing the developments? Why are you in the Telegram 24 hours into, you know, you should be working on the project, developing the project. So that should be a red flag for you guys. Do you think we can reach 48 to 48k for BTC and make people think it's over? And then, yeah, I think that's possible, Chris. I think that is the most likely next drop is going to be, because Bitcoin right now is in a downtrend. It's in a heavy downtrend. It keeps dropping 3,000 every single drop. It'll come down, then have a little bounce, give people hopium. Now, if you know, soon eventually it will be where, you know, because it's already broken and closed below 60k. That is already a big concern for the bull market support band. It's already broken the bull market support band. The lower it goes, you know, eventually that support band will be the resistant. This is what people don't realize. If that keeps getting rejected after that, eventually we'll just keep going lower. So we'll probably have a retest, maybe possibly at the 60k line at some point. And if it gets rejected, then we will most likely go to the 50k, 48k region. But this could take a few weeks to play out, maybe even a month. But this is what I'm saying though. If it consolidates now, we could have a pump back up to 60k, 62k, and then have a massive sell-off. DEAI not really worth the investment. The vesting schedule is too harsh. Neural AI not worth. Zero AI not worth either. I don't know why YAI is though. You gotta understand with although Thing is a good project, DEAI is like a layer 1, like the Ethereum of AI. The only problem is the vesting schedule is too harsh and they just lack the exchange listings. If you got a harsh vesting schedule, you better have some, you know, some good money to be paying for some tier 1 exchange listings. I just don't think they have it. They're only on Uniswap, which is a red flag. And by next year, the market cap is going to be over 100 million. So, you know, a 10x is 1 billion, a 20x is 2 billion. That's going to be hard to reach. AI-powered market data oracle. This is unique. Powering users with cutting-edge AI model for unmatched real-world market analysis insight. Yeah, I don't like prediction. I don't like predicting coins. Predicting coins is just too early, but no one can predict the crypto market realistically. It's too volatile. AI ML models. The website looks pretty good though. This could be a decent trade, but would I invest into it? Most likely not. And it's only on Uniswap as well. Yeah, this one's not worth the investment. It's a unique feature though. It could do a decent amount. It's consolidating. That's pretty good. The chart looks pretty decent. Come out, start of the year, had a massive pump. And now it's come down. This could be a decent trade at some point because the website looks good. I don't really see any partnerships on there, but the website looks good. Is you know, the Oracle, AI Oracle will do well. It's like RI chain. But just predicting the markets, which I don't really like that concept. BitsCrunch, I'm aware of BitsCrunch. Let's get into the next coin, and then obviously I will I'll have a look at some of these chat coins. So the next token on the list is, let's make a list actually. Let's go down. Let's get rid of that. So the next token on the list, let's get rid of all of this. We only want the AI stuff. Let's zoom in into this. Let's go to the, how do I go out to the left? Hold on. So this is the 4 tokens obviously I'm going to talk about. It's these 4 right here. We all know about AGI. I've spoken about AGI multiple times. It's one of the best projects in the AI narrative. It's one that has the chance to be a blue chip, just based on the fact that it's backed by Google and Microsoft. Not just backed, but granted as well. So they've invested their own money into the project. Now what they aim to do is AI agents. So for example, if I tell an AI agent to carry out a task, that is what it's programmed to do. If I tell an AI agent to put the temperature down in a room, it will carry out that task. You know, the AI agent they have is called Lucy, which has an inbuilt DEX. So you can type in, you know, to buy you $100 worth of AGI, and without you having to do anything, it will carry out that task for you seamlessly and very easily and privately as well. This is one of the key features of privately. You know, people come into crypto for privacy. You know, if you're a newbie, you never heard of crypto, you don't know how to use a DEX, you just come and use Lucy, and it will buy you projects with just typing it in. That's it. This is one of the key features of AGI. Now they've had the gaming side as well, but they've already claimed, they already stated that they're going to be focused more on gaming. I noticed this changed. You know, originally they came as gaming, they just switched to AI. This is why I invested in this project very early. Is that switch? But they will have more games coming out as well, though, on the gaming side. I think this year they're going to focus on AI. Next year, and then eventually they're just going to, maybe in the bear market, they'll release their games. Yeah, Martin, Solidus AI Tech, that is correct. AI Tech right here. You know, just these two will get listed on multiple tier 1 exchange listings because they've got very good funding. They make money. They're heavily funded. You know, these are the type of tokens that can market themselves because they've got the fundamentals of money to market themselves. Marketing is very important in crypto, like I've said multiple times. Without marketing, you can't really do anything, realistically. You know, unless the project is like some of the best in the world, everyone's, you know, looking to invest in it, which is very rare in crypto. Then they don't really need marketing. But these type of projects, they do market themselves very, very well. Very well. You know, one of the most interesting thing is, which shows the longevity of this project, is AGI's team locked up their tokens for an extra 2.5 years. So they're going to miss the bull run, but they don't care because they're here for the long run. That should be a very good sign in a project when they lock up the tokens, even though they know they're going to miss the bull run. This is why I like this project a lot. And it has a blue chip potential. Every single time the market dips, AGI recovers significantly quick. As soon as Bitcoin bounces, AGI bounces 20%, 15% straight away, which just shows every single time it drops, people want to accumulate. It's one of the key features about this project, which I like a lot. So Chirpley, we spoke about Chirpley. We've spoken about, I'll add the other one on here. I didn't ask about Anta, but you roasted it again. Look, Octa is a good investment. We're just not going to give you the most returns. When the narrative kicks in, everything pumps anyways, bro. So realistically, it doesn't really matter. It will pump, but we want to get the most returns. Octa's not going to give you the most returns because they don't have the money to market themselves. They don't have the money for exchange listings. So why would you invest into it? It doesn't make sense. You know, Sensay is a micro cap AI project, but they raised 3 million. So they've got 3 million to play with. On top of that, they've got, you know, their actual product makes the money. So this is why you have to look into the project. Are they earning money? That's one of the key features about a project, because if they're not, they're just going to dump their own tokens in order to actually get these exchange listings. DCI has been dumping like 200k. This is why it's dumping significantly. Look at DCI. It's dumping consistently non-stop because the team keeps dumping it. It's gonna, once it breaks this support line, it's finished. It's gonna go into hell. This is the support line was over here. The 30 cent region is the next support line. Once it breaks this, we don't know where it's gonna go. Because the team keeps selling this, Mexi holds 14% of this supply. That should be a red flag, because you know how Mexi treats these coins. Mexi doesn't care about any of these low caps. They just get it, dump it, keep a little bit for the bull run. The rest of it they dump. If you give Mexi 14%, boy, to me that's a massive red flag, because Mexi is only 50k. That shouldn't be a lot for a project that's that's sufficient. That is serious. 50k shouldn't be a lot for them. They could pay that. Why would you give them 14% of your supply? That doesn't make sense. Why did EMC get wrecked over 30%? Well, because the problem with EMC is the tokenomics. There's like 3% in circulation, and they just don't want to update it. You can't find the vesting schedule anywhere, so people don't even know where these tokens are going or where they're coming from. If you go on here, there's no vesting schedule. So people get scared. They don't know what they're investing into. They don't know when the tokens are going to get unlocked. But the team said they're going to fix it. Yeah, and it looks like, what is it, the team, one of the devs selling. I don't know if that's legit or not, but they have to fix their tokenomics. If they don't fix their tokenomics, what is the point of investing into the token where it's 3% in circulation? There's no vesting schedule. We don't even know where the tokens are going for this. That's why it's been dumping significant. Even though the project is good, it will pump in a bull run, obviously. It will definitely pump in the bull run, but as an investment now, I wouldn't touch it unless they fix the tokenomics. If they burn like 60-70% of the supply, which they're going to have to now in order to restore the project, then it will be worth the investment. Then it will be a good investment. But look at that, bro. The dilution is disgusting. No one's going to invest into that. They need to keep burning the supply. It will happen eventually. They said they're going to do it. It'll just take a bit of time. When they do it, it's worth a trade. That's it. Do you think OTK can get into $3 price range? Kevin, I'm not going to talk about gaming projects today, my friend. We can do it tomorrow, though. Why don't you do a list G, top 2 to 3 AI picks, mid cap, micro cap? I could do that. An AI list, top 2 to 3 high cap, mid caps, and micro caps. We could do that right now, actually. Let's do that. These 3 will be my high caps. Or Aitech and AGI will be my top 3 high caps. To be fair, I'll have to do my research. I'll do that next time. Ross, I'll do that next time, actually. I'll do that on the next stream because I have to find some other coins. That's the thing. In terms of high caps, you just put Tau, Render, these ones. But I'll do that next time. That's a good idea for the next couple of streams. I'll do that like a couple of streams away. Today I'm just going to do the top 6 ones. I might just do suggestions, like good suggestions. Honorable mentions, honorable. Is that how you spell it? No, I don't even know how to spell it. You know what? There's no point doing that. I want to swap my Sensay AI to Sensay and Oort, but too many competition. What is your? I think that is a very good idea, AA. Just because Synthesis AI, this whole concept of train to earn, there's a lot of projects already like that. We've got the likes of Rainmaker coming very soon that does train to earn. Most of these train to earn tokens, you don't even earn nothing. It's like pennies. No one's going to waste their time to keep training AI stuff to earn pennies. It's going to be pointless. I used Rainmaker one time. I trained a couple of AI coins and I just earned like $1. Like it wasn't worth it wasn't worth my time. You have to do multiple ones in order to earn the bare minimum. So most people are just gonna be like, forget this, bro. If it's not lucrative, no one's gonna use it. And I don't think that one's gonna be lucrative either. Contact DAI, makes them straighten up their tokenomics. They're heading down the wrong path. I'm not gonna waste my time, crypto god. That's not even one of my coins. Thoughts on late AI? Look, late AI is good. Is a good trade. That's it. Nothing more than that, bro. The only thing I don't like about late AI is the team's already drugged it and they just relaunched it as late AI. That's the one thing I don't like about. But this is one that everyone kind of knows about pretty much. It's because crypto gains keep shitting this over and over again. Yeah, it's come back home. Like I predicted, it will come back home. You know, the vesting schedule is like, it's decent. But with 27 million in market cap, bro, this is just not going to do well long term. It's not going to give you the crazy returns you're waiting for. But it's just like a trade. You might get like a 5-6x, 5 to 10x on this as a trade. Just when the narrative kicks in, just buy a little bit of bag of this. Everyone knows about it. That's why. Port freeze, is that AI? Oh, I've looked into this actually. This is too complicated to go over on stream. KuCoin Ventures, they've got some good, decent people behind it at least. KuCoin Ventures is pretty good. This is too complicated to go over in stream, my friend. But it doesn't look too bad though. They've got good listings as well. This could do really well. It's good perform. Has it performed? 0.8. Yeah, it's done decent. Nothing crazy, it's done decent. I just wouldn't invest into this though. I don't think it's going to give you the crazy returns. Massa is a layer 1. I don't think it's AI though. Yeah, Massa is not AI, is it? Is that double S Massa or this one Massa? Is it finance? It can't be that one. Talk about Massa with a double S. Isn't that a layer 1? So multi-X? No way. Data collection, labeling, content management. Yeah, this is awful, bro. Have more accurate AI models with custom data set at fair price. An easy and fun way to earn money. We're reinventing ways work on ego. You can get tasks done and earn rewards. Have you tried this? Sometimes you gotta try these projects to see if it's worth the investment. You literally have to look at these projects. You have to try them out. I love BTC. Try Tada. You know, complete some of those tasks. Let's see if you can actually make money. That's what based AI will do. Is being trained right now. Everyone can help by entering prompts. I'm not gonna help it. Do you think AI will kick off? I think gaming might kick off first though. No one knows though, but this is why we diversify. I don't know what's gonna kick off first. My guaranteed narratives are AI deep in. I class them as one narrative even though they're separate, but they kind of pump together anyways. RWA and gaming, those are going to be the top 3 narratives. BRC20 might sneak in there. There's going to be proof of work tokens that do like 100x's randomly. You don't really catch all of them. You catch 1 or 2. They do 50x's, they do 100x's. Layer 1s will do well. If Solana gets the ETF, other layer 1s will perform as well. Everyone spam your AI coins. Yeah, AI coins only. Yeah, love AI deep in RWA gaming. That's exactly right. Those are going to be the top 3 narratives. 50 likes, no one's getting banned. How many likes are we on? All right, 60 likes or Sensay Dev start selling. Yo, Buy more Oort and more Sensay. Tarzan, man, you should buy nothing at the moment, my friend. If you're going to buy now, just buy small amounts. Let's go on to the fourth project on the list, or the third project. I don't know what number we're on, but that is Oort. Now, a lot of people might get thrown off by the fully diluted. However, it is nothing to be concerned about because 65% of the supply is aimed for miners. This is why the fully diluted is a little bit heavy, because projects that tend to have miners are going to have a little bit higher of FDV. This is completely normal, but the vesting schedule for this project is really good. You're looking at about a 1x dilution by September 2025, which is nothing for a project of this caliber. And the unlocks are linear, but is the bare minimum for early investors. The team is not going to dump. You know, these guys get about 60k USDT or USD unlocked every single day, but the volume is 1.4 million. So even if they dump, there's people that's ready to scoop this up. But at the same time, the private guys are down on the investment. Their price was 0.15. So I can imagine seed is probably just a little bit lower. They can dump, but they only get access to about 20k daily. You know, if they dump 20k daily, you know, there's always going to be people scooping this up. So there's nothing to be worried about. The team is less likely to dump because they already earn 12 million annually. Now, when I made a video on this, I thought it was 3 million annually. But since then, they developed, more institutions have become on board, like IBM. And now they've earned around $12 million annually profits. So to keep in mind, this is profits. This is why I think these guys can get multiple tier 1 exchange listings. You know, they've been mentioned by Binance News multiple times. I don't see why they can't get on Binance, because they provide the entire BNB for their storage. So the BNB chain, you know, uses Oort for their storage. That is a very, very big thing, because, you know, if an institution like BNB is using your storage, that means your storage capabilities are very good. There's multiple nodes. I think it's like 30,000 nodes being run. That is very decentralized. What makes this project stand out above most other AI projects is the fact that it's way more decentralized than most of these other ones, because most of these other deep in projects, you need very, very high capable computers in order to run their nodes. These guys, you can run it on your phone, you can run it on an old laptop. That creates more decentralization because more people have access to it. You don't need to go buy the best PC, the best laptop in order to run their nodes, or, you know, whatever they need you to do. This is why the operations run so smoothly, because so many people run it. This is why they have 30k node owners, because everyone can utilize it. You don't need to have a high performance GPU, you know, laptop. You can just you can run it on your phone and your very average stuff. At the same time, there's multiple institutions that's already utilizing them. They're utilizing the AI agent, their storage, and their deepen stuff. So they have no incentive to dump because they already generate income, and they do burns, and they do buybacks. They do 600k buybacks every quarter. I don't even think you can name 10 projects that earn 600k, you know, annually. They do every quarter with their profits. They use 30% of their profits as buybacks. Only 30%, so they keep the rest. They use it for whatever they need to use it for. I don't like Blender. Blender keeps getting showed by all these YouTubers, and they just dump the price back down because they started flooding it randomly. They went from shilling it to flooding it. But you always have these little pumps, and it's just probably going to dump back down. It will perform though. Render will perform. Blender will perform, I mean. I just don't trust it. The exchange listings are awful, bro. Gate, Mexi, Bitmart. These guys are never going to get tier 1 exchange listings. Why would you buy Blender and over diversify? We can just buy Oort. I mean, not Oort, you know, makes Aitech AGI. If you ask me why would you rather buy Blender or Oort, I will tell you to buy Oort. Isn't it miners that can't sell their tokens straight onto the market either? Yeah, that's exactly right, Hoove. The miners just cannot sell it on the market either. So there's not going to be a big dump. And the best thing about it is the miners, their tokens are locked up for over a year. So, if you get an AI pump even earlier, we don't even have to worry about these miners. But they can't just sell it on chain either, yeah, which is very good. What is your prediction for what will be the end of the bull run? All AI scams got found out, meme coins crash, more Ponzi exchanges get exposed. Possibly. Could just be a recession. If we don't get a recession now, we'll get a recession by the end of 2025, no doubt. It's better we'll get a recession now. So then whenever we actually have a crash, if we get a crash now, it'll be beneficial for us because the bull market will be extended. But if we just get a massive bull run now, there's always that risk of a recession over our heads. So I would prefer a recession or something now get announced, whatever it is. Right now, there's no risk of a recession. The jobs market, even though unemployment's 4.1%, but it's not recession territories. Is that Gains shitting Blender hard? Gains is stupid, bro. Blender's not bad though. Just like I said, you don't need to over diversify. You can always trade these tokens. People don't realize you don't have to invest into them. You can always trade them. These guys got the developer programs for all of this, but I don't see that impressive. There's at least 10 GPU coins that've got the Microsoft, they got the Nvidia incentive program. At that time, it was impressive. Right now, it's not that impressive. Do you really think these guys can pay for next tier 1 exchange listings? I don't think they can. That's why it's not going to be worth the investment. Just go buy the best projects that are going to give you, that's more likely to get a tier 1, or at least multiple tier 1 exchange listing. All right, boys, we're 1 hour in. Let's do an ad break. If you guys want to join my private community, this is the only tier available now. I've cancelled all the other tiers because I don't want to have too many people in my group. If I just make it cheap, a lot of people are just going to join. I'd rather have the best people in my group, as I'm only going to have a limited amount of people. When the market is dead right now, when the market starts to pick up, my group will fill out very, very quickly. If you guys want to get your spot now, solidify your spot. There's so many benefits in my private group. I don't think there's a single YouTuber that has made as much gains as I have in the last 2 years. This is the amount of gains I've made in the last 2 years. This is minus all the trades I've done. I don't even add the trades I've done. There's a bunch of trades that I just don't put them on the list. And when the market kicks off, there's going to be multiple trades. Along with our long-term holds, I'm going to be calling a bunch of trades as well that's going to perform. I've maneuvered the markets really well. I took profits on everything in March and February, everything. So everyone in my group made money. If you was in all the other groups, none of them told you to take profits, you would have your portfolio would have probably went from like a 15, 20x, whatever it was, all the way back down to what it is before the big massive ETF pump. You would have basically started from scratch. No other group told anyone to take profits. I told my group to take profits because I'm experienced. I know the market was going to be topped around those regions because we had 7 months of green candles. We definitely needed a big crash. It would have been healthy. This is why I told my group to take profits. I maneuvered the best. Everyone in my group that was there at the start made a bunch of money on Aitech, AGI, Chirpley, bunch of other calls, ZF, OTK. All of these performed really well. M0 did like an Aitech, whatever it was, they performed really well. And at the same time, we took profits on them. Those people that didn't take profits, they would have been starting from scratch now. Most altcoins are down 70 to 90% now. Your portfolio would have went from 600-700k all the way back down to like 60-70k if you was in any other groups. There was groups that was giving accumulation alerts at the top, multiple accumulations at the top. So if you was in those people's groups, you would have been down 80 to 90% on your investment right now. I told everyone not to invest into anything until June. That is the significant difference between most other groups and my group. I've maneuvered the markets the best, and I will continue to do so. There was someone on my YouTube comment the other day saying, Why haven't you given a DCA alert? It's been since June the 5th, 25th or something. I told my group to take profits at like 65, 66K because the price was going to go lower. And that's exactly what happened. Since then, everything has dropped at least 30%. You know, when Aitech and AIGI dumped, we bought some bags, we DCA'd. I told everyone to take profits. Everyone made at least a 30% pump on that. And then everything went lower now. This is all about maneuvering the markets. And I've done that the best. So this is why you guys should get into my group. You know, I think it was like June 15th or no, I think it was June the 23rd or 24th. I told my group, take profits on everything you bought recently because everything is going to dump back down. You know, we went from 65, 66, 67K around those regions where people are still bullish for some reason, thinking it's going to break all-time highs. I said we're going to go lower. And now we went down to 53K. I saved, if I kept giving DCA alerts, you know, since June the 25th, ultimately everyone would have been down an extra 30%. Now, if you DCA, it's not a bad region to DCA now. But it's all about accumulating. If you just DCA every 5 to 10% drop, why do you need to be in a private group? You don't need a private group because anyone can do that. Like, that's just stupid for me to give accumulation alerts every 5 to 10% drop, because eventually everyone's going to run out of dry powder when the real dip happens. It's all about buying, you know, the token at the lowest so you can maximize your gains. That is the whole point. So people have to exercise patience in crypto. I've put buy orders and it hit my exact buy orders. I didn't wait. I didn't have to, you know, rush to buy. I just put my buy orders, and everyone is wrong, bro. Every single person is wrong. Of course, bro, no one's ever gonna get everything right, bro. Of course, I've been wrong multiple times. You know, I've made mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes, bro. It's not about that. It's all about like just trying to maximize, because people don't realize, right? A lot of these private community guys, all these other private groups, they don't realize not everyone has dry powder like them. If you got a group, right? You know, if you got Patreon, you're making, you know, if you got 1,000 people in your Patreon, for example, like some of these Archies and Seths and these guys, they've got constant money coming in every month. Thousands, hundreds, maybe 60, 70,000 every month. Most people don't have that type of money, bro. You can't just accumulate at the top, give accumulations at the top, like you did with Corpo, like you did with ZF, like you did with Mavia, all these other shit projects. They give accumulations at the top. People go heavy on those at those times, and then they just get wrecked when they drop 80 to 90%. And now they don't have no dry powder to buy anymore. People don't realize this. You have to take this in consideration. Wish I was in your group earlier. Without these losses, I could have paid a monthly membership for over 10x over. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right, Ross. A lot of people got saved these. It's not just about making gains. It's about saving losses as well. That is one of the benefits of the private group. If you was in all these other private groups, they would have been telling you to accumulate every 5 to 10% drop. You would have been wrecked. This is the whole point. It's not just about making money. It's about saving people money as well. And then getting in at better prices, so when the market pumps, you get the most gains. Look, Atlas Navi is a good project. I like the concept, drive to earn, whatever it is. It can do well. I think Atlas Navi is a decent one for that narrative. But there's probably going to be new ones coming out, Kevin. But Atlas Navi is not too bad. Let's have a look at the chart, actually. Sometimes these charts just non-stop dumping. You never ever invest into a falling knife. Doesn't matter if it's down consistently. Excuse me. Just never invest into a falling knife. Look at this as a falling knife. It's just going to keep going lower. So what's the point of investing now? Just be patient. The market is bearish. Let the prices come to you. Don't go to the prices. Let them come to you. This is what I do in my group. I let the prices come to me. I don't rush to buy. You know, as soon as this is the human psychology is so weird. Is when the market is bearish, no one wants to buy. But when it turns bullish, and it's just a dead cat bounce, everyone wants to buy now because the market turned green. This is how a lot of people get caught out in crypto. They want to FOMO as soon as it goes like 5% up, and then and everything just goes back down a few weeks later anyways, and you end up losing more money anyways. This is why I save a lot of people. This is the whole point of a private group, but people are busy, they live a life, they want someone to do their research, they want everyone to guide them. Realistically, we got a level of responsibility for people. You like my picks? Thank you, bro. I'll give the best picks in AI at least. Gaming's my gaming coins have done fairly well. OTK did over 100x for me. Naka done like 60x. Some of these DJ ones will do well. Brother, where do you see the tide changing? Me thinking August times just ahead of the rate cut in September. Forecast is now projected at 72% to 65%. Well, blockchain, we could have a rally in August. Maybe a little relief rally. We could have that. But the only thing is, a rate cut is not always bullish. People expect a rate cut to be bullish, but a rate cut only means they've broken something. We want to pivot. That is when they turn the printers off on aggressively. That is what we aim for. A rate cut is bearish because when you rate cuts, that means they've broken something in the system. So they're trying to avoid breaking it even further. So that is ultimately, in 2019, when the Fed cut rates, Bitcoin went down further because it's bearish, because something has broken in the system, which means, unless he fully breaks, then they can pivot. But if they cut rates by like 0.5, that's not really bullish. That means the market is going to dip even further. We want to pivot. People got to realize the difference between a rate cut and a pivot. Rate cuts are generally bearish because that means they've broken something in the system. And then the last project on the list, I would say, is Nuklai. Now, this is one I would not be touching anytime soon. It's a very, very good project fundamentally, aims to fix the data problem in AI, which is very needed in AI. A lot of our data we use, whenever you're using something, just gets lost. Most of it doesn't even get used. But if you use that, it becomes more efficient. So this is what this aims to solve. Now there's some stupid groups that pump this up. I don't know why. Because the vesting schedule is very, very harsh, bro. Just look at the vesting schedule for this project. Let's have a look. This is one you just don't buy anytime soon. Yeah, 5.5 million, but the vesting schedule is horrendous for this project. Look at this, bro. It's not going to be good for a long time. The only time I would even consider buying this project is if it's way below seed prices. Otherwise, this is not even going to be worth the investment for me, because the early investors will just keep this suppressed. So unless this goes below seed price, pre-seed, which they are 3.5x, unless it drops below these guys' price, I just wouldn't touch it. This is going to have a good pump, but the dump is going to be ferocious. That's the best way I can put it. The dump is going to be ferocious. A lot of tokens in the hands of early investors. The later we get this, the better it's going to be. You're looking about almost 20%, over 20% of the supply in the hands of early investors. The longer this can go, the better it's going to be for us. So I don't think it's going to be worth it unless it comes down significantly. I don't know why people invest in this. In a couple of weeks, this is going to be down even more. Guarantee you. Because they're going to eventually run out of buyers, then all the early investors that are up on the investment are just going to keep dumping on them. They get their tokens linear. Every day they're going to keep dumping. So that's why I don't think this is worth the investment anytime soon. If anything, if you was to buy any of this between this and TARS, I'll probably buy TARS right now over this. Like TARS, the vesting is really good. I hope this goes down a lot lower. I would consider buying a bag. If it goes down to 0.4, 0.5, I would definitely buy this. This is going to go, this is definitely going to go to $1, bro, minimum. It's a very, very good project. You could even trade this in a bull run. Yeah, Kevin, Open Fabric is just not good. Open Fabric is not worth the investment. The vesting schedule is extremely harsh for Open Fabric. And I've mentioned this on my lives at least 10 times now. You know, is it OFN? Yeah, it's OFN, not OFB. If you guys look at this, right, these early investors are up. These seed guys are up 9.2x. That is a lot of money. Now, if you look at the vesting schedule, correct? Unless you go into like private or public sale for this, it's just not going to be worth the investment for you. You know what I'm saying? So you're looking about 30% of the supply, 36% of the supply or something is in the hands of early investors. I can't trust a project where, you know, almost half of the supply is in the hands of early investors. Why would you trust a project like that? They're just never going to let the project pump because they're always just going to get greedy. Another 10x on this project for those guys is up like, they're going to be up like 80x on the investment. So no wonder this project is dumping continuously. TARS looks decent. Only $11 million in market cap. It's targeting a number of ecosystems. Yeah, I like TARS. TARS has been on my list. If you go up here. You know, I would potentially even put TARS on here. I might not even put Nuklai. But if you go up here, you know, TARS has been on my list here. Right here. It's been on my honorable mentions. Even Chirpley's been on my honorable mentions. You can even put Lanify there. Like, this is a good token to trade during the bull run. I've told people multiple times, this is a good token to trade during the AI deepen narrative because it aims to do AI bandwidth. So you can use your AI, your bandwidth, your internet bandwidth, which you don't use, and generate income. So it has a very good utility, and it aims to do, you know, it's AI and deepen. You know, every single person that uses the internet have bandwidth they don't use. If you can utilize that and make that money out of it, that's a very good use case. You know, and this is a micro cap project. I've always told people this, right? I've made this example at least 50 times on my life. If you look at Lanify, right, the market cap is like 400k, but the volume is 112k. That is very good volume for a project that low, and it's on Mexi as well, so it's accessible. If you go look at DCI, the volume is 73k, and it's like, you know, like 10 times, almost like 8 times the market cap. That shows how shit DCI is, bro. I don't know why people invested into this. You should look at Crypto Buzz, bro. Crypto Buzz is so funny. Yo, Crypto Buzz, I see him every single live, bro. He's so funny. Yeah, Lalify. Yeah, Kali, we're not gonna buy Lalify now. We just hold it. You know, just have it on your watch list. When the narrative kicks in, trade it. It could easily give you at least, you know, a 10x, 15x when the narrative kicks off. Of course, is a micro cap. A 10x is only 4 million. Yeah, DCI is going to be a slow rug at this point. Am I bullish on CIX? No. I'm not bullish on the narrative of use the browser and earn money. I'm not bullish on the narrative. This will pump though. It will pump, but it won't give you anything significant though. Not the kind of gains we're looking for. Might give you like a 10x or something. Fasi, how you doing, my brother? Are you okay? Now, Chirpley's not a good buy now, Tarzan. You can buy Chirpley at 0.05. Yeah, so 0.005. That is where the most support is for this project. If you look over here, you know, this support is a lot over here. So this, I don't think it's gonna break past this point here. If it does, even better, you can accumulate more. But this is gonna be the highest support level here. I don't think it's gonna drop more than that. This is gonna be a very good one. T13, how are you? Yes, Jav, what are you saying, brother? When do I think the bull run's going to be? The bull run's going to be, I think maybe early next year is going to be the kickoff. Now we'll just have to accumulate and just be patient. Because the most money you're going to make is when the bull run kicks off, right? But we have to go through some downsides now in order to get the biggest bull run. Because realistically, you know, unless the Fed turns on the printers, we'll never ever have a bull run. We're never going to have an altcoin season that we're looking for. We need the Fed to turn on the printers. So they need to break something. Whether it's a recession, you know, if anything, a recession would be anyway, it would be good anyways, because the first thing they're going to do is come to the rescue, and they're going to pivot and they're going to print aggressively. And when they print, all altcoins will start flying. That's all it takes, is literally for them to print. So we just have to wait for the Fed to print. You know, right now, if they have a soft landing, that's even better, because then we'll have a rally instantly. Soft landing will be very good. There's a bunch of catalysts that can make it pump in the short term, Jav. For example, if Trump wins, Bitcoin and crypto is going to pump, because that's ultimately bullish for crypto if he wins. You know, if the Fed pivots, that's going to make it pump. There is catalysts that will make crypto pump. But you got to think, right, all these institutions are not going to buy Bitcoin at the top. They're going to patiently wait. They're going to bring the price down. Look at Germany and BlackRock manipulating the price. They've been dumping Bitcoin, you know, consistently. Germany just bought some more Bitcoin, but they're going to probably sell it again anyway, so. Yeah, House of Crypto likes BVM. BVM's a good token. Is this the last tip? No, I don't think it's going to be the last tip. There'll probably be a little bit more. But all coins are holding fairly well anyways. It's only a few selective coins that's going down. Like Tectum's going down. But like coins like Aitech and AIGI are holding up fairly well. They're down a little bit, but not insignificant though. But Tectum's going to come up regardless. It will do well regardless. Because Tectum's going to aim for mass adoption. You know, all we need is one little country to buy their tokens. Maybe like El Salvador, which they've kind of claimed that they will. Yeah, Trump's going to make crypto great again. Yo. Yeah, Germany's trading 100%, bro. They're definitely going to trade it. They're just going to dump it back down. Bitcoin's already looking weak again. It went as high as 52K. Now it's just consolidating. Yeah, 58K actually. That was the highest it went to. I put a short on Bitcoin. It needs to go down, but I need to make some money. T13, how you doing, my friend? What's BVM's price now? BVM I'll buy around 30 cents. If you can get BVM at 30 cents for the long run, that is a very good buy. Task tokenomics, but if you like it, I just wanted to hear your thoughts on that, bro. Yeah, I can have a look. The tokenomics ain't even that bad, bro. Realistically, if you look at task tokenomics, it's ultimately like, it's like a 2.5x dilution. The dilution gotta come into play though, because it will minimize the gains. Yeah, so by July, August next year, it's going to be 56 million in market cap. It's quite high. 10x is 560, 20x is $1 billion. That's why you would only do like $1 billion for this to be fair. It's not going to do too many gains. But I wouldn't invest into TARS now anyways, bro. It needs to go way lower for it to be worth the investment. Because we don't have to hold all the way to August, do we? I'm just holding these tokens to the next AI pump. If AI pumps in 2 months' time, what the market cap going to be for this? Let's have a look. The market cap for this in 2 months' time is going to be like 23 million, which is tiny for a project of this size. But this is why we wait, because when these guys keep getting their tokens every month, they're going to dump the price back down significantly because they up so much money on this. But this is why I'm not touching this. Just imagine the fucking IDOs are up 10x, 11.8x. Just imagine what the seed and the private guys are up. Imagine what these guys are up, bro. Minimum 15x minimum. That's why we're not don't touch this project unless it's close to their price. Doesn't matter how it pumps in the short term, it will just dump back down. Especially on the unlocks, it's going to be very, very I like Oort's AMA. I think they're going to do great things. They've got a bunch of stuff coming this month and next month as well. Oort's going to do really well in my opinion. It's one of those that's just been holding it so strong in the last, dip. You could pick up 200k OTK. You could do. I just wouldn't buy it now, bro. It needs to dump a little more. So already had that pump now. It's added like more like a double top. Now it's gonna go lower back to his previous lows. Close to his previous lows at least. I wouldn't touch OTK anytime soon, bro. Let's let it come back down. The market dumps again. This will dump significantly with it. It's better to buy high caps in dips or low caps. If you want to trade, it's better to buy high caps in dips because high caps will move with the market. So when the market recovers, high caps will recover with it. I trade Aitech and AGI. They always bounce back up, especially AGI. AGI is probably the best one to trade because it always bounces back up. If you had to pick Chirpley or Munity to walk away and come back 6 months, which one would you pick? I'll probably pick Munity over Chirpley. Actually, would I? Hold on. No, I'll probably pick Chirpley. I would pick Chirpley, to be fair. Yeah, I would pick Chirpley, bro. Chirpley is an AI narrative, which is much better. But in terms of gains, Munity will give you more gains because it's a micro cap. OTK could potentially do a 50x from his current market cap. Possibly, yeah. 50x for OTK would be possible. That'll be like 500 million market cap, which is possible in my opinion. 100% is possible. If OTK goes even lower, 50x is going to be even better. You know, I was giving DCLS or OTK at the lows. I don't know why people didn't buy, but now they want to buy when it's higher. It's weird. That's what I told you, bro. People, when the market's low, they don't want to buy, but you know, they want to buy when it's pumped because this is just how retail works. You got to do the opposite of that. You know, you got to be able to control your emotions. I've been shitting OTK for the past month to you guys at the very, very lows. Now that it's at like 0.3 when it's pumped up like 30, 40 or 50% on the weekly, now you guys want to accumulate. It doesn't make sense. Just wait for it to come down. If you keep FOMOing in when the market goes down, OTK follows the market, it will just come back down. It has some very bullish news which kept the price up, which they kind of needed anyways because otherwise, you know, we don't even know where the price would have ended up in. So what they done was fairly smart. But just wait for it to come down. Don't FOMO in the green when the market is looking bearish right now. Just put buy orders in, let your buy orders hit. Yeah, so let's carry on with the list. $62 likes. That's not too bad actually. I'm happy with 62 likes. Let's get to 70 likes then. 70 likes should do the job. So that is the top AI picks today. I will just do 5 because Nuklai AI right now, it's not worth the investment. So I don't want to put it on the list and someone goes and buys a bag. But these are ultimately the best AI projects. Now Sensay, haven't really spoke about it. Let's talk about Sensay real quick. Let's go on the website. You know, this is a micro cap AI coin. Now that is not the right market cap. This is the right market cap on here. The market cap is 1 million. The trading volume is pretty good. Now it has come down, but this is one of the tokens that's barely dumped ever since Bitcoin had a massive crash. It's barely dumped. This is one of the key features of this project. They've got a working product. There is a lot of projects that's hundreds of millions in market cap that don't even have a product. For example, Based AI. It is yet to have a project, even though Based AI is really, really good. Yeah. They bought a bunch of BTC yesterday, Germany did. But is the path to digital immortality at an autonomous digital replicas acting on your behalf and connecting through generations. This is the best way to do it. Now, this concept is very unique. I don't think there's many like this in the crypto world. And you can use it for multiple different use cases. For example, AI agent, enhanced customer support. Yeah, Germany is probably scalp traders. You're probably right, Khalid. I'm just so curious how we look in 6 to 12 months. We're going to be very, very bullish, Chris. People got to have a long-term investment. Like, there's a lot of Twitter shillers, right? This is what they do, bro. They tell you at like 70K Bitcoin, 68K Bitcoin, they tell you is bearish. I mean, it's really bullish. We're going to go break all-time highs. We're going to 90K. We're going to 80K, and then what they do is, when at these levels right here, let's zoom out. Zoom out some more. Over here, they'll tell you is the bullish, Bitcoin so bullish, it's going to go to 90Ks. It's going to break past this. And then when it comes down here, they give you motivational quotes. Or just huddle, think long term. These influencers are clowns, bro. There's a lot of these Twitter shillers are clowns. They'll just constantly be bullish over here. And then down here, they give you motivational quotes. And they don't take no accountability for, basically shitting Bitcoin at like 70K, telling you it's going to go to 80. They don't take no accountability. So this is why I don't like listening to Twitter shillers, bro. There was a guy at like 60K who said, I bet my whole reputation that this is the bottom. And then we went down to 53K. And then a couple of days later, they would continue the same thing. They would just repeat this cycle. And then when it goes to 50K, they'll say 50K is the bottom. I bet my reputation on it. Then they'll go lower. And then they'll start giving motivational quotes. Just think long term. They just give you a bunch of bullshit, bro. You gotta be careful who you listen to on YouTube. Gotta be very, very careful. There's a bunch of other YouTubers that was bullish for a long time. In your opinion, if I want to make 100K in Oort, how many tokens would I hold? How many tokens would you hold? What is the price of Oort right now? If you want to make 100K, you should aim to accumulate at least. So if you have 3K, 10x is 30K, 20x, 60K, 30x, 90K. You should hold at least 3K. I think if you want to make 100K with Oort, you have to hold 3K. Conservatively, 3K, 30x, that is 90 grand. Conservatively, about 33x, 34x should give you 100K. But I think Oort can do a 50x. So if you want to hold a project like that, if you want to get out conservatively, then ultimately what you should do is, hold 3K. That way, when you make the 100K, it will be a lot quicker. You don't have to hold, for the 50x, for the 80x, for the 70x. You don't have to hold it that far. If you put 5K, it'll be even easier for you, Kevin. If you hold 3 to 5K in Oort, the 100K should be reached a lot quicker if you to hold 1 grand and aim for 100x. Because then you have to hold all the way to the end, and that's too risky in my opinion. I wouldn't do that. So I would aim to hold at least 3 to 5K. That way your 100K will be reached a lot quicker. That's the best way I would do it. 3 to 5K will make your 100K conservatively as well. You don't have to hold all the way to the end. 30x for Oort should be possible. Should be very easily possible. Especially with the dilution it has. The dilution is investment schedule is really good. Yeah, they're saying an ETH ETF could give it go live in July the 17th. They said that, but we don't know 100%. I said Chirpley T13 already. I said Chirpley already. Just because I know a lot of stuff that most people don't know about Chirpley, I think Chirpley will probably give you better returns. Well, Chirpley is a lot safer than Munity in terms of Munity, you put like a small percentage of your portfolio in, don't look at it in 6 months and then come back. It will give you good money. Chirpley, you can even look at it, it will still be fine. Chirpley is going to do well regardless. Isaac, how you doing, my friend? This is my third bull run now. Yeah, 40K to 50K tokens is enough. Especially at these prices. If you got in at different prices, it'll be different. But at these prices, it's a lot easier to achieve that. That's 40 to 50k tokens. Is Bitcoin dominance on the rise again? Where is that list? Yeah, it's slowly going back up. Is this the best place to check dominance? What's the best website to check dominance? Bean, y'all can have a look at Natix. I do like Natix. I like the concept of Natix. I haven't looked into the vesting schedule myself. It's a new project, so the vesting schedule is going to be a bit harsh. But it has pumped. You know, it did come out, pump a decent amount. Now it's back down to the trading volumes. Had a decent wick to like 0.006 on Mexi. Now this is a deep in project. I do like the concept. You know, it's basically like drive to earn, but deep in. So like your phone's kind of like your node. You go around recording as you drive around, and you can earn money that way. So it's a very unique way. They've got some very good backers. Solana, Peak. I don't know why they have Amazon. I don't know how they got partnership with Amazon. They got NVIDIA incentive program. I don't know how they got Google either. That could be, I don't know about that one. Or they're probably just using Google Maps and saying they partner with Google. There's a lot of crypto projects do stupid stuff like this. They've used Google Maps and they say we're partnered with Google. It's like, what the hell? Yeah, so starting with your smartphone, drive and earn AI-powered dashcam app. So basically what you do is you drive, you put your phone on your windowsill, and it will just create these images, and you can have like a world map. If a bunch of people do in different countries, then ultimately you can have a map. That's the way it works. I think Aitech can hit $5, yes. This is a good token. I think it will perform. I gotta check out the vesting schedule. Let's see. When the narrative kicks in, drive to earn, this will perform. Because the market cap is a bit high though. I don't know how much exit it will give you. How much are these guys up though? That's the real question. So these guys are down on the investment, which is good. Strategic and Seed are probably definitely up on the investment, so they'll probably dump it back down eventually. Early backers 25%. Damn, that's a big chunk of the tokens for early backers. Yeah, the vesting is going to be harsh because 24%. Then you've got 30% right there. So 30% of the tokens is in the hands of early investors. That is not a good sign. That means they're just going to consistently dump. Now these guys are locked up for 6 months, so they'll get the tokens toward the start of the year. Now we don't know how much these guys are up, so I wouldn't buy this unless it goes really low. If we see like another 50-60% drop on this, then it will be worth the investment because the investment is not too harsh. It's like a 1x dilution towards August next year, about 1x dilution. But the thing is, these early investors, you know, these guys are going to get their tokens. They hold 24% of the supply, which is not a good amount. G-Man, how you doing, my friend? It's good to see you. You think Aitech and ChainGPT or something can reach $5? What's ChainGPT's price now? Nah, ChainGPT is not going to do that well, bro. It's not going to do that well. It's not going to reach $5. Because look at this right now. At the lows, 5. He's done a 10x. What makes you think is this going to reach that high? He's done a 10x from the lows. It's not going to do a 30 to 50x now all of a sudden. It's not going to do well. ChainGPT is alright, but people like this whole concept of people are not going to hold these tokens anymore. The ones that are going to give you seed sales, private sales in a bull run, because all the vesting is going to go way past the bull run. But these guys are up way too much though. This is way too much, bro. Look at these guys are up 28x right now. These guys are up 28x right now. This has a long way to go before it's worth buying this, bro. These guys are up way too much in my opinion. I don't even think Aitech early investors are even up that much. But that's ridiculous amounts though. Now in terms of the vesting schedule, let's have a look at how it is. Because it looks like most of it is almost out. Nah, it's gonna go all the way till 2028. It's not bad. Aminson, how you doing, my friend? Okay. It's not too bad actually. The investment's not too harsh. But you gotta understand, by next year there's gonna be 100 million in market cap. So for this to do 5 billion, it will be a 50x. 5 billion will be a 50x. I don't think this can do that though. It doesn't have that crazy, it doesn't have that crazy factor about it that can make it do a 50x. A 20 to 30x is more reasonable for ChainGPT. The project is really good. I like the project. In terms of the gains you're asking for $5, I don't think it's possible though. I think Aitech has a better chance. Trading view. I don't really use trading view as much. Let's delete that. Now this is the trend I was talking about in Bitcoin. If you guys look at this wick right here, right? And you go look at these wicks right here, it's very, very, if you just do it properly, I can't do it, but it's like these wicks align very, very well. Over here it was 60k, then it's 57k. Like it's 3,000 drops every single time. So maybe we can have a thing where we might pump up here and then come back down here to 50k region, in the near future. If you guys look at it right here, right? Pumped, came down, pumped again, came down. We'll have it maybe, look, it's wicked off this here now. Pump, and then we can come back down again. So that could be the next thing that could happen. Or it could just, pump like up to these regions, have a retest of 62k, get rejected off the bull market support band, and then just come back down here, back to 50k. But it will go down though, in my opinion. Generous. The Bitcoin dominance is, I had my charts, where's my stuff gone, but I had the Bitcoin dominance. What's total free looking like? Yeah, total free wicked down to 50. It's not healthy though for total free. It's holding up fairly well though. Yeah, G-Man, it will, but just a quick thing. I just wanted to show you guys that. Basically, it has to hold about 25k worth. Yeah, 25k worth. Then very well said, T13. Can you check BTC dominance trading view on dominance DXY dollar up, which I follow some extent. Yeah, DXY and the Bitcoin is a thing. It's a good point. But the total free is looking weak right now though. Total free is looking really weak. If you guys zoom out right here, it's not looking the best. Could potentially go as low as, if it holds these regions, will be all right. But the next regions will be over here. It's not going to be, that's going to be ugly for altcoins, that is. Yeah, I've looked into the D-chart. It's not too bad. I don't think the narrative is a bullish one though. But D-chart is decent. I think the vesting schedule was harsh for this as well. Why did tokens still launch on the BNB chain though? That doesn't make sense to me. I think AIGI could do really well, yes. I think AIGI has the chance to hit $5. $3 to $5 is going to be achievable for AIGI, yes. AIGI has that chance. Decentralized, Social media and data mining. Okay. Social protocol and data mining. DChat uses AI-powered modules to create cross-communication social experience through native AI chatbot protocol that blends worlds, AI, and SocialFi. It's a good concept. It's a unique concept. We don't really have many of these in the crypto space. But the only thing with this concept is social media is like a monopoly. So I don't know if this is going to perform well. Right now, there's no one's thinking about decentralized, social media platforms. No one really cares because we've got Twitter now. Everyone can just go chat shit on Twitter. Before, if you did anything on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, you did anything stupid, they'll just censor you and ban you. But now because we've got Twitter, no one's really thinking about decentralized stuff. That's the only thing I don't like about it. I think AGI has that potential, yes, to reach $3 to $5. The lower it goes, the more chance you have of this reaching $3 to $5, because my base case is 3 to 5 billion for Delicium. So between a 30 to 50x is most likely. Maybe a bit lower with the dilution and stuff. Maybe a lower. I think a 30x is possible for AGI. Because you got to take in consideration dilution as well, guys. Dilution does play a big part. I think I'll start every day with a little bit of TA, and then we can carry on from there. But these are the best 5, even though I said 6, but 5 AI projects right now. These are the best ones. I don't think you can get better ones than these currently. Looking at Nuklai AI, I just wouldn't invest into it now, just because the vesting is very, very harsh. So I just wouldn't touch it anytime soon. And I don't want people to buy it anytime soon either. So there's no point in me putting that on the list. I could put TARS, same thing, it will dump eventually. Other than that, there's not really much AI projects out there that are worth the investment. You don't need to over diversify in AI. These are the best AI projects right here. I would only hold these 4, and then I'll hold Chirpley as a 5th one, because Chirpley is going to do really well as well. But that is ultimately this live stream. I'm probably going to start doing a little bit shorter live streams, just so it's more concise and more beneficial for people. Yeah, I don't really like DChat like that, to be honest. It's not really a crazy narrative. But Natix, this is a good project though. Drive and I've never tried this type of tokens, like I've never used them. But this concept is pretty decent. It will perform. It will definitely perform. One of the other key features of of this project is you can use your replicas for multiple. They got some good updates coming with the replicas, where the replicas can talk to you, talk back to you. It will interact with you. Just partnerships alone. They got Filecoin, WorldCoin, Singularity Net, Ocean, Graph. The actual partners are Fetch AI, Stripe, Octavia, Layer 0. I don't know what this is, but this is decent. They've got good partnerships as well. Crazy, how you doing, my friend? It's not a stream, Khaled. It's a video. So I will be releasing the RWA tier list video tomorrow. It's already ready. I have it ready. I just gotta upload it, and I'll do it tomorrow. Basically, your first take profit on Oort will be around $3 to $5. It'll be around $3 T13. Obviously, right now is easier to say, but at the time it'll be a lot easier. It's hard to say now. We could get $3 in a space of 2 weeks or something, or hold it for longer. Because the AI narrative generally runs for a couple of months. So if you get a 30x in like 2 weeks, then I'll hold it longer, bro. I'll hold it for a 50x. If it does it in a month, I'll hold it for a little bit longer. I'll take profits, but I'll hold a decent bag for like a 60, 70x. Then I'll probably moon bag it after that. So it all depends on the time period. You know, AGI and Aitech didn't pump straight away, it pumped slowly. Then it just ran had a massive kickoff, like a massive rally. This is what we're going to have to wait for. You kind of just know where the top is going to be in for these projects. You just know. I knew. I called the tops for Aitech and AGI exactly on both of them. The exact same tops. Even for Chirpley. If you guys go look at my take profits on Chirpley in my private group and my AGI calls, it was exactly at the top. Yeah, there's no date on it, but it's this month. Skid marks is this month. It could be any time. They haven't given a specific date. They never really gave a date on KuCoin either. It just happened. But it's going to be this month. So all the people in America are going to be happy. Think dumping some gaming into... Yeah, look, gaming is decent, but it's not going to give you that much returns. Like, it's not a safe investment like AGI. Gaming is all right. But it's like a 20x coin. Position, yeah, haven't actually dumped shrapnel just before. Yeah, if you dump shrapnel, that'll be worth. Shrapnel's ass. Alright, boys. Let's wrap up this live stream. We've been live for 2 hours. I think that's more than enough. Drop a like on the stream. Appreciate everyone that came down. I'll probably be live tomorrow, most likely. If you guys do want to join my private group, feel free. You know, I'll have limited spaces left. Not going to be on forever. Feel free to join. You know, that link is pinned in the chat as well. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. How many likes are we on, guys? I don't even know how many likes are we on. On 70 likes yet? Let's get to 70 likes at least. Let's get to 70 likes. I'll be live again tomorrow. It's been a good live though. Productive live. Realistically, the market does look a bit bearish right now. On the next drop, I will start accumulating heavier. Right now, I'm just sitting out. Don't forget to render your video with Octa. Boy, if I render my video with Octa, it'll come out good quality, but it's not gonna make no money. That is the problem with Octa. They don't make no money. It's like, why are you rendering for, bro? You rendering for what? No one's buying your renders off you. Then start getting some customers. This is why I think a lot of these projects, when they give like partnerships or, you know, or I've done a part or with Coca-Cola is using our renders. It's like, bro, are they really using your renders? Because you're not earning no money. 70 likes or BitBoy joins the stream and Royd rages. Why is you think BitBoy's on Steads, Russ? That'll be a funny concept because he's like I don't think he's on Steads, can he? He's no way he's on Steads, bro. He's wasting Steads if he's on Steads. I've seen him knock that guy out though on Karate Combo. That was funny. Imagine losing to BitBoy. You've liked. Thank you. Will Sensay go up? Yeah, of course it will go up. It'll go up with a market, with a narrative. One random coin is not just going to start pumping randomly unless they've got some bullish news, some massive bullish news. Right now the market is so dead, it's really rare for anything to pump nowadays. Gaming coins are having a little rally now though. But that's because they've dumped so hard. You know, they're just having a little relief rally and they just go back lower. That's all it is. Sensei has been having little pumps every single time. People just don't sell. Realistically, if you look at zoom out, right? Let's go to the 1 year chart. Let's go to the 3 month chart actually. You know, these are pumps. These are like 1x pumps right here. This here is a 1x pump. That here is like a 40-50% pump. If you put your sell orders higher, it will just sell automatically because these whales, you know, market buy, push the price up and they clear a bunch of sell orders. A few months ago, I bought Aitech SDAO. Have you ever hear anything about SDAO? It seems completely dead. Bro, SDAO is a dead project, my friend. Catch me in a week. Kevin, is very good to see you, my friend. You know, you used to be here very active. I always see you in the comments anyway, so I appreciate your constant support, my friend. I'll catch you in a week's time. Enjoy whatever you're doing. But SDAO, my friend Pip, is a completely dead project. You know, there's too many projects that's already been launched on AIGIX, and all of them have been performing really bad. Now, if you look at SDAO, you know, why would you hold a token that's performing like this? You know, look, this is one of those narratives where people think, you know, oh, I'm gonna hold it because it's gonna go to $6, right? This is what blow your mind, bro. Look at the market cap. The market cap at $6 was 140 million in market cap. Is already gone above 100 million. But look at the price difference though. You know, the price difference was $1.20. You understand what I'm saying? So the market cap to the price doesn't make sense because there's more dilution now. It's not going to go reach $6 ever again, because the market cap that reached $6 was like 140 million. It's already reached 110, 20 million. So you got to take that in consideration, my friend. This is a dead project. I don't know why anyone even holds this project. It just hasn't been performed. Every year it's been pumping with AI, but it's like the bare minimum pump. It's like, why would you even hold this for this pump? The bare minimum money. So I wouldn't hold this now. The rest of the projects are fine. I was going to ask you something before, but I forgot. Probably shilling a lithium again. You love a lithium, Russ, don't you? T13, bro, I've answered that the community Chirpley question like 5 times now, bro. I've literally answered that 5 times. What the hell? Bro, you've asked that 3 times. I've answered it 3 times now. I said Chirpley. You're T13, bro. You're hungry. But I've answered that 3 times now, bro. How many likes are we on, Russ? Boy, I hope you're on 70 likes so I can just wrap this up. Boys, let's get to 70 likes so I can wrap this up. I've been live long enough. My phone is completely dead. I need to put it on charge. Yeah, I think we should. 71 likes. Oh, that's brilliant. Thank you. Thank you guys for 70 likes. I think the base network will kind of do, you know. I think, Khalid, I think we need to get something on the base network. Whether it's, I would say, let me think. I want to find some utility tokens on base, yes. I think the base network is going to do really well. But the reason people like it so much is because I think it's the thing with the base network is there's no utility on there at the moment. If there's more utility, then it'll be worth. But Dubs. Oh, that moved on base, didn't it, recently? That's crazy, bro. Why did this move to base? That's a good move, that is. I like that. But the only thing with Dubs is there's just a risk. There's no exchange listings either, but there's that risk of getting sued. There's always that risk of getting sued. These guys are doing stuff off license. That's the problem. There's no license for what they're doing. Chirpley immunity and T13. Okay, I'm killing T13 straight away. Yo, Ross, I'm killing T13. I'll keep possibly Chirpley, and then immunity could be for fun. But T13, you're getting killed, my friend. Yo, Ross, your questions are funny, bro. I can't lie, your questions are funny. This is a good move by Dubs, though. But why have they not got no exchange listings, though? This is the problem. But I'm starting a security job so I can get more crypto. Just put my application. I hope I start working the ASAP 0-hour contract so you can call your work, bruv. That's pretty good stuff. Blockchain, that's good. Just start getting more jobs so you can have more money for crypto. That's the best thing you can do, bro. An extra grand right now in crypto, you know, with everything being down 90%, in a bull run, that could be 50k, that could be 100k, that could be 80k, that could be 40k. 40k is what most people, the average person, well, I would even say not even the average person, but a decent earner in the UK will earn 40k in 1 year. Realistically, if you can just make that from 1k, but that's great money. So yeah, that's a good move, my friend. All right, guys, let's wrap this up now. I appreciate everyone that came down. We hit 70 likes. I appreciate all of you guys. I'll see you guys most likely tomorrow. We have good lawyers. Yo, that's not a good sign. That means what they're doing is illegal, bro. Everyone knows what they're doing is illegal. This is why no one really wants to invest into it. Because there's a project last cycle that they was doing the exact same concept as these guys, and they got hit with a lawsuit. So saying you got good lawyers, it just means that there's a very likely chance that you're gonna get sued. That's why I don't like dubs. Great alpha, skid marks. All right, boys. See you guys tomorrow.